There's an infinite amount of ideas out there that you could try for creating your online business and starting a Shopify store, really. And in today's video, we're gonna go over an idea that's doing $400,000 a month. And it's an idea that is totally niche and not what you would think of when you think of a winning Shopify store and these winning products. Now, they are a dropshipping store as well, which I know a lot of you guys love. So let's just dive right into it. What I'm talking about is this store called Japanese Oni masks. Now, what these masks are just a traditional Japanese accessory. And honestly, it's a very niche but very passionate product. And this actually highlights a very important criteria for a successful online business, which is that you should sell products that are unique and not easy to find, right? Because here's the thing, if you're selling, let's say like a phone charger, right? People are gonna go to Amazon to buy that. They're not gonna buy it from your dropshipping store and wait 13 days to get it, right? They want it next day. And that's where dropshipping just is not viable, right? But where dropshipping is viable is in having really unique products that people literally can't find anywhere else. So of course they're gonna wait a little bit longer to buy them, right? Now they have 4 to 13 day delivery in US, which tells me that they are a hybrid store. And this is really the meta, in my opinion, for dropshipping stores, right? I have a couple brands that we're running on the side. I have my agency, Blue Dot Holdings is my main company where we put everything under. But ultimately, what I think is really the meta is to have this balance of, yeah, you still dropship some products from China in the quickest manner possible with a sourcing agent, right? Like, that's how you get 13-day shipping from China. But then you also hold some stock in the US on Amazon, on TikTok Shop, so that you still can fulfill, those channels, right? TikTok Shop and Amazon are extremely, extremely powerful. And I think I have neglected them for so long, which was really stupid. So learn from my mistakes and don't neglect those platforms. They're extremely powerful. And as you see, they have a very congruent brand identity. I don't think it's that well branded. This is literally like a free theme on Shopify, right? It's just a free theme. They have a bundled app so that they can get a higher average order value, which is really clever. That's definitely, a strong point of optimization to have. But again, it's so simple. But I think the simplicity actually does add to it in a lot of ways, right? Because what people seem to not realize is that the more stuff you add to your store, the more complicated the buying journey becomes. Not even just because you're just literally adding more things for people to look at and stuff, but also because it makes your store so much slower. And when you slow down the site speed, nobody wants to wait around to buy something, especially when, let's say they see an ad and they're really hyped about this potential product and, it's just taking them forever to be able to buy it. Like, people just get annoyed and will just say, screw this, I'm just not going to buy this. But if it's quick and to the point and easy to understand, I get it. This is just a cool mask. And, for people that are very much into this niche, they're going to be pretty hyped about it. Now, it's a latex mask actually, which is pretty interesting. I would have expected it to be a different material for that price. I'm guessing they're printing money, right? Because this cannot cost too much money to make. And then they have other products like these traditional bloomer type of pants that are also very unique. Like, where would you find pants like this? You're not going to find them at your local Target, right? And that's why this works. Now, ultimately, a lot of people, when they dropship, they do a one product store, right? But I think this store really proves that a great idea to build a passionate audience that's long term is to really actually target niches, right? Like, target these niche communities. And the great thing about that is that you probably are a part of a niche community, and therefore you understand the pain points and the things that people are looking for in those communities. Ultimately what this is a Japanese Oni mask. But if we look at their lander here, their homepage, they say they're the best traditional Japanese store. So they have Oni masks, kitsune masks, kimonos, and haoris. Find the best quality Japanese traditional items in our store. That's what they sell, right? That's their mission, is the best quality Japanese traditional items. That's it. But this is kind of their winning product that they really went with. Now, if we look at similar web metrics here, I have a paid subscription, so you guys can mooch off of it through me. They actually get a lot of traffic from Japan. Obviously, right? But also the United Kingdom. So these are three great markets to be tapped into. The UK and the US are so powerful. I will say the UK too, I see a lot of opportunity there with TikTok Shop because it's still so fresh and new. So definitely keep that in consideration. And they're driving a lot of traffic, right? Like over 100,000 monthly visitors, but it's mostly from YouTube. So their social traffic comes almost entirely from YouTube. They have an Instagram page, but they literally do not post on here. And you can actually see that this used to be a nail page, totally unrelated. So, they were testing other products before they found success with this, and they went all in on it. But they've still yet to, even add the touch of detail here. So this is the thing that I find so fascinating is there's so many dropshipping stores that seem to be doing the bare minimum, or at least they're just focusing really in on the 20% that's going to make them 80% of revenue. That's what they're doing because they probably recognize that, making a really branded Instagram is probably not going to really move the needle too much right now. However, I would say it is important to be posting short form content, and there's so much stuff that you could tap into with Reels in this particular niche. So I don't know why they're not doing it. Maybe they haven't thought about it. Maybe they don't think it's worth it. Maybe they're pretty comfortable with the stage that they're in. Perhaps they don't even want to scale to $1 million a month, right? Some people don't. So that's totally fine. It's okay. Everyone has their own business, however they want to run it, right? You can run a lifestyle business. You can want to scale to $1 million a month or more. It really doesn't matter. It's up to you. I think most people's goals, and you can let me know if you agree with this, is really to make just a comfortable 6-figure income online where, they can work on something they really like doing, maybe not spend a ton of time on it, like, maybe 4 to 6 hours, maybe 4 to 8 hours a day on a store that is just, printing reasonable profits. Now, if we look on AliExpress, there's actually some really dope Oni masks on here. This one is the one they're selling, and on AliExpress, it's $14. I'm guessing with a sourcing agent, you could probably get it down to like $8 or $6 even. But there's some high ticket ones here, even though, this is a resin mask. But you see, these are products that, you're never going to find one of these in a product research software, right? Because they're just kind of untapped and they're coasting at a reasonable revenue, but they're not actually running any ads, or at least not on Meta. They're doing things totally differently, but they're still printing money because it's so unique. So really cool store. Would love to, get to know these people and, potentially maybe run ads for them or get them to join the Chemilab Accelerator. Ultimately, we're launching that soon, and we have so many resources at our disposal in there. Like, if you guys think the Discord was valuable, just wait till the school drops. It's going to be incredible. We have our sourcing agent in there ready to fulfill orders for people. I'm sure they could get better logistics and better quality than these guys are getting. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Just wanted to open your mind, maybe give you some ideas here.